Howdy. Peace. Hello everybody, 7 o'clock. How is everybody? Alright, it's Monday. You're all back at work, feeling a bit shite. Well, it's Monday night. And I'm alright. So that's all that matters. If your love's in tatters, then don't be shattered. What matters is that I'm not a rapper. So hello. Hello folks, how are you? Right. I don't have to do that every time for the comments. 5 of you on already. Well done. Early bird catches the worm. And I am, of course. So Ian, well, mate, always there. Loyalty. And hello, Russ. Hello, Steph. Hello, how you doing, folks? Hello, Russ again. Hello, mate. Hello, Ian. Who are we waiting on? We're on. Sarah will be along in a minute. You won't. Sarah will be along in a minute. Alison will be along. Julie will be along. Where's Julie in? Is she on Kid Julie? Loretta's here. Is she on daughter? Jill, I saw your daughter playing golf with you. Ian. Hello, Polly. Oh, yeah, because you weren't going to do it tonight. Hello, Sarah. Good to see you, Polly. I know you weren't going to make it tonight, were you? I can't remember why. But you've made it. Well done. Well done. I love the thought that, you know, you guys are setting aside this little moment just for us to be together. I love that. It's lovely, isn't it? It's lovely. I think it's really nice. By the way, tomorrow night, probably not here tomorrow night. I may be, but I might not be. I can't, because I'm going to be around my mates. So we might even do it. He might be on tonight. My mate Lee might be on tonight. He's in me bubble. He's in me bubble. Hello, Ian. Hello, Andy. Hello, mate. Julie is there. Hello, Emma. Sister's on board. Love that. Yeah, I was just saying, everybody, tomorrow night, hello, Julie. Tomorrow night I might not be here because I'm going with my mates. Going to see him. He's in my bubble. I need to tell me off. I'm going to see him. So I might do it from there, though. Oh, that's right. Your son was coming. That's right. Yes, Polly, of course. Hello, Arthur. Hello, mate. How you doing? Arthur's a regular now. I like that, mate. I like that. Good work. Good work. I saw your uncle's wedding, actually, on the old interweb net thing. That looked nice. Andy's wedding to Jane. Yeah, Jane. That looked nice. Where was it, Arthur? Was it in Greece or something? Looked like it was abroad. It's all right. It's been like abroad today, isn't it? Hey, it's lovely. We can go to Spain now, can't we? Go to Spain for 2 weeks in quarantine. That'd be nice, wouldn't it? Oh, where are you going? Spain. Oh, what'd you see? A room. Yeah, it's nice. Might be going part-time? Yeah, Russ. Sorry, mate. Yeah. No, I'm just going to be mates tomorrow. I might even not quizzically challenge on Wednesday in the end and do it here. I should have told them that before. Hello, Becky. Hello, Joe. Hello, Joe. Skiatos. Oh, it was Greece. I thought so, Arthur. I thought I recognised the... I've not been there, so I don't know what I'm talking about. It was just sunny and there were some trees. But it's nice, isn't it? How many of you lot are married? Getting married abroad? What do you reckon? Do you think that's a thing? Something to do? What do you reckon? I don't know. I'd like it, I think. I don't know. I've not been married abroad, but I don't know. So little Joe's on board. Got little Joe, big Joe, medium-sized Joe. All the Joes on board tonight. It's lovely, isn't it? Actually, we've just got two. I think we've got little Joe and Joe Cooksley. We're going to call, for the purposes of this, we have little Joe and regular Joe. That's what I think we'll do. Little Joe and regular Joe. I'll say hello, Sarah. Whoa, hello, Sarah. You changed your name again. What's going on, Sarah? You changed your name. What, is he back in favour, the old man? Why have you changed your name? Explain yourself. Hello, give you a little wave. Where's Caroline gone, by the way? She's been away, hasn't she? Where have you been, Sarah? How's life up there in wherever it is? Whatchamacallit? Oh, I've bent me bleeding. I've bent me charger. I've broke me frigging charger. Oh, you twat. I've broke my charger, folks. That's knackered. Bollocks. Broke me charger. Everybody, red alert. Oh, shit. It's done, mate. It's done. It's annoying, isn't it? Yeah, Sarah, you're an Accrington. I always ask this, don't I? Accrington Stanley, most famous for the milk advert, wasn't it, when we were kids? I was thinking about something nostalgic earlier. Oh, shit, I've forgotten. It's a shame, because it was quite interesting. No, it's gone. It's gone. Sorry, it's all gone. Right, so what we're going to do today, folks, let's talk about what we're going to do. The poem, whoever won it yesterday, I think it wasn't Emma, was it Emma? It was someone who's won before and said they let someone else do it, and I forgot to get one from someone else. So long story short, today's poem is one of mine, and it's quite interesting as much as I came in, I always do it in the morning, I try and get it out of the way straight away, right? And I came here and something happened whilst I was just thinking about what I'm going to, hello Christine, darling. I was just thinking about what I was going to do, and something happened, and that inspired what I eventually did. Weirdly, I was actually doing it live. What I mean is, the event was occurring as I was writing the poem. I'm literally looking there and doing the poem. You'll see, it'll all become clear. No one can score anymore, so I don't need to be so careful. Accrington is a shithole. Okay, Sarah, that's clear. All right, my love. All right, good that you're still working. You're back in When you say you're working in a school, you're actually working. You're back in school now, are you? Do you have to wear a mask and all that? What's that like? Because some of you might know, I work in a special school sometimes. The old SEN, I actually do. And I told them I didn't want to go there when COVID was happening because I am actually asthmatic. Now, whilst I don't have asthma attacks, I'm not like that kind of asthmatic, but I am, I do have a little pump thing. So, and you go in special schools, you can't incur the metre rule, 2 metre rule with them because they're non-communicative. Do you know what I mean? They're communicative, easy for you to say. They're, they're not. They can't speak. Yeah, you can't communicate. So you could not tell them to do anything. So, oh, you're redundant, Sarah. I was going to say that's sad, but you look really chuffed. So, yay! Sarah's redundant, everybody. Whoa! Whoop! Whoop! Can I get a witness? Throw your hands in the air like you just don't care. Sarah's been made redundant. Well, Sarah, you look well chuffed about that. So, good news. Come back home, love. Come back. Oh, Bill. Still here, Bill. Still here for you, mate. You're back at work, Loretta. I didn't ask. Wait your turn, love. Jokes. What do you do, Loretta? You're in nursing or something? What do you do? Loretta, tell you, everyone wants to know, what do you do, Loretta? Yep, Sarah, I get it. You're really chuffed about that. When you coming home, Sarah? When you coming back to Tollsbury? Oh, I was thinking about Tollsbury. That's what I was thinking about earlier. Damn, I was going to ask the Tollsbury people something. Oh, mate. That's annoying. That's annoying. What was it? Oh, shit, maybe I'll remember it as the show goes on. Maybe I'll remember it. Sorry, I'm annoyed myself. Right, let's do something before we... Greg's. Oh, you went with Greg's, Loretta, I'm assuming the Bakers, not one of your mates' houses. Oh, all right, Greg. I mean, Loretta, sorry. Oh, did you get perks, Loretta? I used to know this guy who works in the bakery in Tiptree. And what we used to do is when we came back from the club in the early hours of the morning, we'd go there and he'd give us Eccles cakes and buns. That they're, the extra bits that they have. And, yeah, we used to literally get our feed from the back of the bakers. Do you do that, Loretta? Do you, get stuff extra? I bet you do, didn't you? You can tell me, if you want to say on here, tell me secretly later. Yeah? Do you eat much of it? You're tiny, ain't you, Loretta? Do you eat much of the grub? So I know you're a tiny one. You could probably get away with eating a few pasties on the quiet. I baked an apple pie, by the way. Just so you know. I should have shown it to you, shouldn't I? Baked an apple pie. In fact, I baked 2 over the last week. And lovely. Let me tell you, if you want a pie, put an order in. So no, nothing to stop me now. Or dun. Oh, I had a sausage roll today from Greg's. It was so good. Right, Sarah, Sarah's not been around for a while, but she's making the best of it. She's making up for it by giving us a roll. Full explanation. So yeah, you've had a sausage roll. I saw the word sausage, and I wondered where it was going to go, but then I saw roll, and we're okay. You had it from Greg's. Was it an actual sausage roll, or was it that vegan one they're all banging on about? Because I didn't have that, but I'd love to give that a go. I know we've got some vegans on board tonight. Or vegetarians. I'm not sure they're all vegan. I've got some vegetarians on board tonight. So careful what you say about sausages. You love it, Loretta, do you? What? Sausage? Or what? What are you talking about? Right, here we go. So I reckon it's time, don't you, for the wear out? Arthur's loving it, mate. I'll tell you what, Arthur laughs a lot. Hey? I want you in the front row, Arthur, when I get back on the road, mate. Real sausage, Sarah. Good girl. Okay, Dorringtons. Yeah, okay, come on, tell me more. The vegan one is nice. I've heard this, Joe. I've heard this news. Vegan ones are lovely. Big whoop whoop for the vegan sausage rolls. You can't call them vegan sausage rolls. They've got sausage in, have they? Sausage is a sausage, isn't it? What are they called, by the way? What is their name? It's a misnomer if they're called sausage rolls, isn't it? It's an oxymoron. Can't have a vegan sausage roll, can you? It's not be a vegan lamb chop. It's not, is it? It's not really lamb, it, obviously. So, local bakery. Oh, Dorringtons. Is that local to you, Paul, or was that the one in Tiptree? Anything else you want to know? No? Well, no, so I'm going to say no, Sarah. But if there's anything else you'd like to tell the fans, a bit much, isn't it? If anything else you'd like to tell everyone, then feel free. Hello, Rich. Hello, Cocky. Got Cocky and Ocky on. Hello, Ocky. How you doing, buddy? Who's not here tonight? I feel I'm missing someone. Is Lauren here? Lauren's not here. No, Becky's here. I'm getting that. Ozzy's not here, is he? Wace isn't here. Where are those? Can you trace them up? There's a few actually. Aren't the Unweek brothers? No, are they? We did. Oh, sorry, Sarah. What do you want me to ask you? I'll tell you what. Maybe if you win a competition, Sarah, right? You can ask me anything you want me to, or you can tell me anything you want to tell me. You can tell me to ask you anything you want me to ask you about. How's that? Floor is yours, Sarah. In fact, whoever wins might let you do that. Let's see, shall we? Let's do the first quiz. The Who Am I? Get on it, Sarah. This could be your night. Right, here we go. It's quite an easy one as well. I recently turned 60. Not me, obviously. This person recently turned 60. And I say that, well, he's recently turned 60. Who am I? I'm going to leave that there for a second. Because, yeah, it's not just anyone. No, Sarah, this is your night. I'm telling you, love. Honestly. Reese, come on. Recently turned 60. This is yours, Sarah. This is in your wheelhouse, this. Come on. Don't give up. Don't give up. Because you had friends. It's a great song, isn't it? Kate Bush and Peter Gabriel. Don't give Brad Pitt. No, Hockey. See, Hockey. I know Hockey will always have a go. Do you know what I mean? Early doors. He'll always have 2 goes. Sean Penn, no. Joe Cooksley, we've got the advance. So I think she wants you winning it, Ox. Simon Cowell, no. The guesses are coming in. I like it. Come on. Bring it on. Bring it on. Madonna, no. Simon Cowell, no. A second one for Simon Cowell, no. Pierce Brosnan, no. Oi, oi. Hello, oi, hey, Waste in the house. Ray Winston, no. Oh, I was doing a Ray Winston impression. What fucking tool. No. Right, I'm going to give you a bit more, aren't I? Give you a bit more. I've had a varied career and have tended to excel at everything I've attempted. I've had a varied career and have tended to excel at everything I've attempted. I was looking up this guy's life and he's done quite a few things. He's been quite good. Quite good at everything he's done, really. Kathy Burke, no. I did say he then. Which you know now, obviously. Not Bono. Born in Hertfordshire. Born in Hertfordshire. In 1960. Whoop, whoop, hello Chloe, hello my love. Good to see you on board. Someone's slamming doors downstairs. Bradley Walsh. Loretta Gardner. Loretta, tell you what, Loretta, you're climbing up the old charts, love. You are. She's got it. It's Bradley Walsh, folks. It's Bradley Walsh. No, bets are off. It's Bradley. It's Bradley Walsh. I know, Loretta did. It's Bradley Walsh. He had his 60th recently, you see. I was going to go on to say, he's excelled at everything he's attempted. This has included James Corden. Who said that? He's only about 10. Too late, Becky. I'm very career. This has included being a pro footballer who played. He was on the books of Brentford at one point, followed by a comedian, then presenter and actor. As we know, he's a comedian, stand up. Then he presents The Chase, and he acted in that. Not Crime Scene Investors. It's not that. Weren't CSI, was it? What was it? Something like that, wasn't it? I starred in the world's longest running soap, obviously Coronation Street, and the #1 quiz show, The Chase. I also starred in a reality show with my son. I can't remember what that's called, but yeah, anyway. By the way, can you not see that spot on my eye? Can you see it? Look. I think that's a little blight. Can you see it? There you got it. You see? Yeah. Hang on. He's one of my mates. What? Bradley Walsh? No, he's not. See my highlight? Look at that. Is that a spot? Do you reckon? I think it's a bite. I've been doing Keep You Uppies in the woods. Law and Order. Thanks, Julie. Yeah. Yeah. I bloody watched that, bro. I know, you see. It wasn't a difficult one. Breaking Dad. See, all the answers are flooding in now. Now it's too late. Who won? I've forgotten. Already. It was Loretta, wasn't it? Loretta, what do you want, love? You can ask me any question you want. You can ask Sarah to ask me any question you want. Or you can choose tomorrow's poem. What do you want to do, Loretta? Choice is yours, love. Who knew? Well done, Brad. Yes. Aye, cat indeed. It's a bit tasty, that. I had one of those. Oh, you had a bit cut out. Shut up, Sarah. Bleed now. This isn't that serious. This is just a little spot, love. This isn't. Don't say that, Sarah. It's just a spot, love, that. I'll just get a bit of spot cream on that. It'll be gone, mate. Or it's a bite. I'll get a bit of, something. You worried me now, haven't you? Better cut it out. Sty. It's not a sty. No, I thought it was a sty. But I don't think it is a sty. But anyways, I don't only just now. I just noticed it, to be honest. I like it's alright, innit? Just look at you like that. I mean, when I get the promo shots done, I'm just, for the film I'm going to be in, never. Zorax is good. Zorax. Isn't that for Zorax? They have a cold sores, Paul. Zorax. It's a cold sores, mate. I'm putting Zorax in my eye. What's the matter with you, madman? I'm putting Zorax. You alright, Sarah? Bleed now. Shut up. He wants bleed me and put Zorax in me. What are you trying to do to me? Right, bleed now. Wace has come up with silly poems. Daft mare. I'm only a couple of miles from out on Wace. Honestly, I'll find you. My sister knows where you live. Where's my sister? That's good, but where's she been? She hasn't been on here since we had our Zoom family chat. I think we've fallen out. She's never here anymore, either of them. Sisters don't come anymore. I don't know. Chloe, something you're going to pee? What's talking about? Arthur's still laughing. Asking Sarah a question. Me asking Sarah a question. Oh, blimey. Oh, I don't know what to ask for Sarah. Yeah, Steiger. Sarah, I don't know what to ask you, love. To be honest. Who do you miss most? Or is this too? No, since you left, and don't. No, well, you could say me. No, that's a silly question. It's a bit narcissistic, and you might say me, and you won't mean it. And if you don't say me, I'll be hurt because you haven't said me. So ignore that. Oh, blimey! I want to ask you as well. I want to ask you something. All right, let me think. I'll ask Sarah a question in a minute. When I can think of something. Yeah, I know, sir. Unless someone else. Hello, Lee. Hello, mate. Hello, Denise. Oh, some of you coming in a bit late. Good to see. You've missed the Who Am I? But you're in time for the film. You're in time for the film, and you're in time for the poems. You haven't missed much. Let me tell you that. So let's do the film, folks. Wace, replying to Wace, you're a winner. What have you won? Won anything? What are you talking about? Birthdays today. John Dillinger. Do you know who John Dillinger was, folks? Who knows John Dillinger was? Well, this isn't a quiz, I must just tell you. He was Public Enemy #1, and he was the first Public Enemy #1 in the States. He was a bank robber. They made a film about him. Was it Johnny Depp starred in it? Hello, Sam. Where you been? Johnny Depp. But Johnny Depp, by the way, fans or not fans of Johnny Depp? I don't mean necessarily his looks and all that. As an actor, and his looks if you like. But what do you think? Fans or not Johnny Depp? Well, yes or no there for Johnny Depp? I suppose. A lot of eye jokes coming from the Hughes household. They really have nothing to do they? Hey? Get something to do, Hugheses. Will you? For Christ's sake. Right. I was talking about Johnny Depp, wasn't I? Fan. Sarah's a fan. Paul's doesn't matter either way. He's neutral. Wace Hughes fan. All getting fans. I'm not a fan, by the way. Just putting that out there. If anyone wants to cozy up to me. Kim loves him. I said, Kim, hello. I didn't say hello to you. He said, I'm not a fan. Yeah, gangster. Well, after he was. Carol's excited. Hello, Carol. Hello, my love. How are you? Carol's excited. Let's make this a show. Come on, guys. Ask me some decent questions. An outlaw, you're quite right. Carol's on board. She's excited. So let's give her something to be excited about. Can we? Carol, do you remember when you used to be Carol Bryce on the recreation ground? Do you remember chasing you around the wreck? Do you remember that, Carol? Let me know if you remember those days. You're a redhead then. I've noticed you don't appear to be a redhead anymore. What's happened? Johnny Depp, definitely. Is anyone not like Jenny Depp here? Jenny Dopp. Jenny Dopp. That's his next door neighbour. Yeah, why are you excited? Yeah, I want to know that as well. Well, actually, Sarah, no, she's excited because I'm here, obviously. How dare you? Did I say, yes, I know, Paul, I did that, didn't I? The Pirates of the Caribbean, I think I made that gag. Great gag, that, isn't it? Great gag. Oh, hello, Lynette's here. Lynette's in the house. Whoop, whoop. Can we all have a whoop, whoop for Lynette? Lynette's in it all the way from the Midlands. Let's see, from Birmingham. Right, okay. Let me tell you something about Loretta. Not Loretta, Lynette, right? Now, Lynette is a twin with Louise, right? And Louise and Lynette, bollocks, I can't do that. Basically, Louise and Lynette came to our school when I was about 14, 15, right? And they were beautiful twins, beautiful. Loved them. And he was good as Ed was, yeah, he was good as that, to be honest. But why is Carol moist? Fuck me. Christ, this is escalated. Louise and Lynette were twins. And I loved them. But the trouble is I didn't know which one I loved. I was only 15, give me a break. I did not know which one I loved. So, as a result, I was really, really good friends with both of them all the time. I never knew which one was which, it's true. And I wrote a little poem once, and it went, I would be happy, we would be merry, doesn't this sound good? Louise, Lynette and Jerry, right? That's true. I remember that poem. And Mr. Green, our school teacher, found it and read it out in front of the class. Mr. Green went on, unfortunately, to, I don't know if I should say it really on here. I think it was proven. I think it was done. But, well, Mr. Green was a lovely teacher. But unfortunately, let's just say he loved the kids. That's all I'm going to say. Loved them. Loved them a bit. That's all I'm saying, right? That's all I'm saying. Just take your rainbows off your windows. Yeah, what's sad? What's sad, Arthur? What, the twin story or what? Anyway, Louise and Lynette, and I've discovered them, rediscovered on Facebook, and they're lovely. They're wonderful girls. And Lynette is always saying hello and whatever. So hello, darling. Love you loads. And come see you in Birmingham one of these days when this is all lifted. It'd be lovely to see you again. One of you, both of you. I don't know. Right, it's time for you remember him, Julie. Yeah, do you remember him? You know what I mean? Yes, Chloe. Yes. Not saying anything. Loved him to bits. Right, it's time for the film, folks. No, I didn't really know what to do. So the film. I'm going to do it tonight. I'm just going to do it, and I think you'll get it quite easily. Right, here we go. This is a film. Whoever wins this gets to choose tomorrow's film. You know it works. But I'm not going to be here tomorrow, but I might be. But if it's not tomorrow, it'll be the next day or whenever. The next film. Here we go. 3, 2, 1. when I was a young boy, at the age of 5. I wish I could play this. My mama said, I'll be the greatest man alive when I was a young boy. At the age of 5. Mama said, I'll be the greatest man alive. Yeah, what was me? Yeah, why don't I just say some words? Why don't I just say some words? And they got me working. The man's got me working all day. Got me working in dust from April to May. Oh, Kim's got it. Thank Christ for that. Right, well done, Kim. Jesus Christ, that was painful, wasn't it? It's Blues Brothers, folks. It's the Blues Brothers. That's what it was. Yeah, I know. All right, Sarah. Leave it out. It was Blues Brothers. Well done, Kim. Thank Christ. I didn't know what to do for the Blues Brothers. I could have just got everybody, but I was giving it away, wasn't it? So I thought I'd play a bit of blues. Well, you know, I thought I'd like twang one string. Was that what I was doing? Was I twanging a string? I wasn't playing anything, was I? I wasn't playing a bar or a chord. It's my daughters. I can't play for shit, mate. You know, well, that's obvious. But it was the Blues Brothers, and Kim got it. So well done, Kim. You know how it works. But I was busking. Yeah, I'd have got a few bob, wouldn't I? By the way, thanks for your coffees, obviously. Thanks for that. Talking about busking. Thanks for that. Extra line on my face. Jesus Christ. Did you think it sounded blues? Well, that was the idea, Julie. So, thank you, Julie. Thank you very much. I'm going to open my window. Pick that next. Damn. I was going to pick that next. What? Were you really? Really? It's coincidence. I'm just going to open my window, folks. Oh, shit. Sorry. Stay there. Don't go anywhere. What's going on there? God, blimey. It's a little bit warm in here. Can't believe I broke my charger. I'm really upset about that. Bollocks. Anyway, yeah, what was I talking about? So, well done. It's time. Pound out that. I would have taken a pound. I took a pound out. Yeah, you'd have put a pound in, Chloe. That's what you do, though. Need to learn the blues and guitar. Yeah, I do, Arthur. I need to learn something, mate. I'm shite. I need to get a skill, don't I, really? I'm skillless. You know, they say skilled workman. I literally have no skill whatsoever. Right, now I'm going to tell you about the poem, today's poem. As you know, I try to sort of... do things a little bit differently every day, and somehow it's difficult, but somehow anyway, as I say, today what happened was I was sitting there not knowing what to do. I was just sitting here, and then I got a message on my phone, right? True story. And it was Instagram. It was Instagram message. Now it was from someone I didn't know, but you know, obviously doing what I do, you get fans. Yeah, you get people wanting to befriend you, and I always befriend people because, you know, I just do it. Maybe I'm an idiot. Maybe that's a bit dodgy, but anyway, I do. I always befriend people. So, anyway, I got her Instagram from this girl. What was her name? Can't remember her name. Maybe I shouldn't say her name, but the name doesn't matter. But anyway, so that was it. And then I looked her up, and she was. I looked at some of her pictures on Facebook, and she's a young girl. She's very attractive. Very attractive. Now, I don't know about you lot, lads, but I get a lot of friend requests from girls who clearly aren't really requesting me. They're obviously not who they say they are, or they're not doing it. Do you know what I mean? I mean, these girls, as I said, I think I've told you before, you know, why would a 23-year-old Bulgarian bikini model want to befriend me? I asked myself that question. So I've got to realise that, yeah, but if you know, so this girlfriend, I thought, well, I'm not going to ignore anything. I'm just going to go with it, right? So anyway, here we go. This is a poem. It's called The Insta Girl, and this is a poem. I had a friend request today from a lady far, far away. We had a mutual friend, so I thought, well, it'll be okay. She was young and attractive, and dare I say, quite alluring, really, in her own special way. Shortly after accepting, we began a conversation, and she wanted to know immediately about my life and occupation. She said that I was nice. I thought, how could she possibly know? There could be bodies in my shed with hers shortly to follow. Tell me more about yourself, she said. I thought, what's her game? My suspicions were aroused when she had 11 names. See, while we were chatting, I thought I'd investigate to find out a little bit more about my new Instagram mate. See, I only started chatting to pass a little time, and because I was stuck for a topic for today's daily rhyme. I wondered the motivation for this girl contacting me. I mean, I am 54 and she was 23. I told her this and wondered what would be her reply. Age is just a number, she said, and you just caught my eye. Now, I'm not without confidence, don't get me wrong. But she's 20 odd and looks like that. There's something going on. My suspicions were aroused when I looked on Instagram, when Rebecca and Lillian had also become Sam. And Sam seemed to like pictures by the sea, mainly in a lurid thong and a scanty bikini. We carried on talking, just polite chit-chat, but then came the rub. Do you have WhatsApp? Now, I'm not an idiot. I've been bitten before. Once or twice, in fact. Okay, 24. So she sent me a current photo. But little did she know, I'd seen that one on Facebook 10 minutes ago. I said, everything you can do on WhatsApp, you can also do on here. Send me a welcome video to show that you're sincere. Suddenly our to and fro slowed down to a canter. Where had all that chit-chat gone? Where was all the banter? I was a little disappointed though. I know it could have been worse. Trouble was, I was only halfway through my first verse. So I waited before continuing to see what she would do. But nothing was forthcoming. Of course, I already knew. It was fun though while it lasted. I'd have enjoyed a little call. But she was probably a Nigerian prince from Lagos after all. So that's the poem for today, guys. The Insta girl. And that happened. That was all happening in real time as I was writing the poem. So she disappeared eventually. Young, what's her name? She went. What do they want? What do they want? I mean, I suppose in order to get me WhatsApp, she'd have needed my phone number, right? And should have sold. Is that what they do? Do they then sell your details, your number, and that to other companies? Is that how it works? Is that how it works? I don't know. But I mean, you know, I just think get a new method. You know, I don't know. Just what because they say, can I have your Insta immediately? And they say, we can share pictures. Well, I hadn't asked for pictures. So why don't you establish that beforehand? Do you know what I mean? Don't go straight for the pictures thing because it's a bit suspicious, isn't it? Thank you, Julie. Thanks very much. You know, I mean, if I was going to do it, I'm thinking about doing it. If you get a call from someone who sounds a bit like that, who says, hello. Hello, Oki. Hello, Oki. You look very attractive. Let's go on WhatsApp. Send me a picture of your willy. Don't do it, Oki. It's me. And I don't want to see it, really. I'm just going to blackmail you. I'll tell you straight up, mate. I don't want to see you, Willie. I'm just going to blackmail you, mate. I'll put it all around in. I'll send it to Italy. Your girlfriend will see it. It'll be all off. All right? So, I mean, she might have seen it already. I don't know. It's your business. But the point I'm making is, don't do it. Ian, don't do it, mate. All right? Hello, Ian. You bloody poop. Hello, Smithy. Hello, Bill. Show us your willy. Show us your willy, boys. Right, it's time for a song, innit? Oh, I forgot my bleeding stuff for the song. Oh, I knew I had something to do. Shite on a stick. Oh, you know when you know there's something to do. Anyway, so I'm just going to have to do it without that. And it's difficult without wired. Anyway, here we go. It's a song, folks. It's quite easy, this one. But I'm not going to do it all because it's too easy. Ready? Here we go. 3, 2, 1. Sarah, get this. Right, here we go. What's that? That wasn't very good, but if you get that, well done. That was it. You picked that. I think it was Oki that picked that, so you can't get it, Oki, can you? See what's going on there? You picked it. That was Oki. I remember it was Oki. What was going on there, folks? What's the song? What's the song? Yeah, it was Oki. No, Oki, actually, yesterday you didn't put I Want to Dance With Someone. You put something like I Want to Be Somebody or something. I can't remember what it was, but it was... no, not Poison Sam. That was shit. Thank you, Wace. Yeah, you're banned. Champagne Supernova. Couldn't be that shit. Emma Drake got it straight away because she knows what Supernova is because she's edumacated. Thank you very much, Wace. Emma got it straight away. Not Spirit of the Sky. Good effort. Good effort. Oh, Julie got it as well. So, who did it first? So, Emma got it first. Emma got it and Julie got it. So, that was actually brilliant, wasn't it? Brilliant. Because what I had was a glass of champagne. I looked up in the sky at Supernova. Thank you very much. I thought it was going to be more difficult, actually. See, originally I was going to go, not like that. No, I wasn't going to do that. Well, I definitely wasn't going to do that. Not in front of everybody. I was going to go, I'd go, ooh, like that. I was going to go like that, right, and like that, and then I was going to look. But that would have been obvious, wouldn't it? Do you know what I mean? So, but even with that little bit of improvisation, just showing once again what a great actor I am, you got it, didn't you? So, well done, Emma. Well, very well done. Very well done indeed. Good work. Good work. It's Meryl Streep's birthday today, folks. By the way, 71. Shut up, waste. Meryl Streep's birthday today. And Cyndi Lauper. Girls just want to have fun. She also did Time After Time, didn't she? Time After Time. That's a good song, isn't it? If you're good at that, you will find it. Time after time. It's good. Yeah, cheers, Oggy. I think I deserve an Oscar for that. That's very good of me. Deaths. Judy Garland died today, folks, in 1969. And Fred Astaire didn't die until 1987. Interesting. George V was crowned king in 1911. And Paavo Nurmi runs a 10,000 metres in 30 minutes and 40 seconds. Actually, it's not your birthday, is it, Wace? Don't believe you. You'd have mentioned it before. Class creep. Paavo Nurmi runs 10,000 metres in 30 minutes 40 seconds. Do you know what the record is now? 4 minutes longer. Shorter, obviously. Kanisa Bekele of Ethiopia. Those Ethiopians, they're running the 10,000 metres now, aren't they? Backwards, barefoot, quicker than 30 minutes, aren't they? I don't understand how they do it. Because they haven't got any grub, have they, out there? Do you know what I mean? Kenyans and Ethiopians, they haven't got any grub or anything. And yet they can run around, can they, for miles real quick. What's about that? What's that about then? Can I explain that to me? Because I'm personally, I mean, yeah, I'm African. I can't run bleeding. I can't run, but I can run about 100 metres, like a canter. You know what I mean? I can sprint, but anything over 100 metres is distance running for me. I don't know how they do it. I'm a bit heavier than them, mind, to be granted, to be fair, because I've got food in me, mainly. Right, folks, time's rushing on. I can't believe it. It's already 1931. 7:31 to you heathens. It's 1931. So, it's time for Life of Pearl, isn't it? Now, where were we? Pearl was at the funeral, wasn't she, of Donald Trump. Remember? So here we go. After the nuptials, Pearl was stood talking to a couple of Donald's old pals, Adolf and Benito. She wasn't keen, as both were a bit angry and seemed to be obsessed with genocide. Pearl was no stranger to death, but firmly believed in it, the one death at a time principle. Now you have a sandwich down in front of but Pearl was very tolerant and understanding of people and liked the fact that both were big fans of dolly mixtures. They can't be so bad if they like dolly mixtures, she thought, as Adolf was eyeing the gas meter again. After a few hours of having the tits bored off her by the two imbeciles, Top called Pearl over. I just want to thank you for all you did for my father, said Trump. It was nothing, said Pearl. Top then gave her a look that she'd only seen in the movies, like Deliverance and I Spit on Your Grave too. She went a bit weak at the knees, which she put down to her rickets, but nonetheless, the look had resonated. She felt herself going bright red, not enough to match Top's complexion, who took after his father, but still a deep pink. Top then gave her a little wink and tucked her into the cucumber sandwiches. It was then that Pearl noticed Top was wearing leather chaps and his pants had no arse in. She thought that was odd funeral gear, but then having looked around, noticed that all the guests were dressed that way. It was at that point Pearl realised that when she'd fallen asleep talking to Adolf and Benito, she'd woke up after the proceedings. She was now the guest at a funeral of Pete Burns, Freddie Mercury, Kenny Everett and several other gay celebrities who'd pledged to have a mass funeral if they died within 50 years of each other. She was all of a sudden in the company of the village people. She later found out that coincidentally Top was the Red Indian, ironic considering his dad was allergic to them. Top approached her again laughing. He knew what had happened and delighted in watching Pearl being confused. They both laughed at her plight before tucking into a plate of spaghetti mayonnaise. At one point they had the same strand and ended up lip to lip. Top headbutted Pearl and ate it himself. Pearl hated weak men and was turned on by his show of macho aggression. At that moment she regretted having worn her chastity knickers. She was quite turned on. When are you heading home? Asked Top. Any time now, she said. But it's getting late, you must stay at mine. Where do you live? Asked Pearl. Top went on to explain he had 1,725 houses dotted all over the world, and one was a stone's throw away from the funeral venue. Pearl was tired and there was no rush, so she agreed to stay over. She'd run out of pyjamas, so it meant sleeping naked or wearing Top's necklace. She thankfully accepted the necklace and took her things to her room. She was tuckered out, so turned on robot walls and lulled herself to sleep. About 3 hours later, there came a knock at the door. It was Top. He'd turned up with champagne, chocolates and a side of beef. He explained that the beef was to sit on, the champagne was to drink and the chocolates to cover themselves in, whilst they did offensive impressions of Ashford and Simpson. He always did that because it made him solid as a rock, he explained. Pearl didn't find the joke very funny, so threw the chocolates out the window, accidentally killing a dying man on his way back from Netto. Hello, Hoss. Top apologised for his clumsy attempts at humour and popped the champagne. You're missing strawberries, said Pearl. Top was annoyed at himself and called the butler, then remembered that Pearl had killed him with the chocolates. So he decided he'd have to go and get them himself and left the room. Pearl was actually quite pleased because it meant she'd go and get her chastity knickers off. Or so she thought. In an attempt to stay off cock for a bit, she'd bought the high security versions, which needed a special password to get the combinations of the cabinet that housed the safe where the key was. Fuck that, she thought, and took a sledgehammer to her fanny housing. By the time Top returned, she was a mess. She'd effectively smashed herself to bits and was strewn all over the bedroom. Top couldn't believe his eyes when he saw the carnage and called all the King's horses immediately. They were a company of body reassemblers that Top knew from his days at Harvard MOT and Bodywork Centre. Fortunately, they had a 24-hour service, so in no time at all, Colin arrived. He took one look at Pearl, explained that she could be repaired, but it wouldn't be cheap. Top was bloody rich and was no stranger to spending £25 a night on a night out, so wrote Colin an open cheque and told him to do his best. 2 hours later and Pearl was reassembled. Unfortunately, the only thing that hadn't been damaged were her knickers. So with no possibility of any nookie, the pair had a couple of games of conkers, then snuggled in for the night. This was actually nice, said Pearl. We didn't need all that sexy nonsense, did we? Top agreed through gritted teeth. When they awoke, he'd wanked himself to shreds, but Colin hadn't gone home, having anticipated this outcome, so he put Top together again. Oh, I can't believe I just said wanking, and my niece has just arrived. Hello, Carleen. How you doing, all right? Sorry I just said wanking in front of you, but it's in the book. It's not really my words, well, because I've written the book, but it's necessary to the character. So sorry I just said wank. I didn't mean it. So, folks, you know what's going on. So basically, Pearl, as you requested, Pearl basically, Top Trump fancied Pearl. He's trying to have a go on her, but or make love to her is a much more respectable term than have a go on her, Jerry. And he's trying to make love to her, and of course she's had those big old chastity knickers fitted, so he's not getting any. And now the next day's here, really. So, guys, what's going to happen next? What's going to happen next? You know how it works. The first one to suggest what happens next in the life of Pearl, that's what happens next. So, you've done well. We're doing a good job on page 90 now. I mean, I don't know what I was on when I left the book, when this all started, but you're doing well. So where we go next? So, well, you know what the story is. First one to say, that's where it goes. Pearl's, let's think about Pearl. God, well, she left Chicago, didn't she, all that time? I mean, she left Reykjavik originally, as you know, through a cloud of stuff. Oh, Sam, night, my darling, night, Sam. Got to Chicago, and then what's his name, whose name I've forgotten now, turned up looking for her. She ended up having to leave Chicago. In fact, I'll tell you what, I actually need to read the book from the beginning just to remind myself where the fuck I'm at, to be honest. So I can't remember. But all we know now is that she's on her way back to Chicago. At the moment, she's stuck in somewhere that I've also forgotten with Top Trump. And what's going to happen next? What's going to happen next? Goes to Benidorm. Goes to Benidorm. I love you, Oss. Love you. Oh, no, Joe, sorry. Can you not, like, do that on my page? It's, oh, Lauren, you saucy cow. Well, she's gone to Benidorm. That was the first shout, but I think I might incorporate the two. Right, Benidorm. And you love it, didn't you? You lot, right? It's funny. When I was writing this, by the way, when I first, if you look back, then there's no talk of sex or anything, is there? There's no talk of sex. But you lot, since she's become a right slag, hasn't she? Since you lot get involved, she had loads of cock, and now you wanted to get some lady action, didn't you? Benidorm and Lessons. Well, that's what's going to happen. So, you know, you asked for it, and yes, well, they'll work their way around that, Lauren. They'll work their way around it. Guys, I'm off. I might see you tomorrow night. I'll tell you during the day, all right? Look out on my page during the day. I might do just a little bit of show. I might just come on quickly and say hello, all right? But I'm going to be down in sunny Hastings tomorrow. So, yeah, so that's where I'll be. So, if not, I might see you. I think, anyway, I'll let you know. Just keep an eye on the page, right? But please keep an eye out, because I don't want you not to be there, obviously. Just keep it. I'll put it up during the day. So it'll either be a little bit tomorrow and Wednesday, or maybe not tomorrow, but Wednesday, or maybe tomorrow, not Wednesday. Definitely Thursday, 100%. But there'll be something in between. Keep an eye on the page. Love you all. See you soon. Thanks for playing. Night night. Stay safe.